fuck it, we ball. Let's do another one, shall we? Shout out to Dragon Quiz. We gonna do another video. Rate the singer. 2025 hottest singers, bands, rappers, tier list challenge. I'm gonna be rate them from fire, favorite, okay, boring, or trash. Starting off with Billie Eilish.
Are you ready to rate different singers?
Yes, I am.
Rappers,
Oh,
and
never
bands
mind.
from fire to trash?
We haven't started
but before
yet.
we start, these are the top comments from our previous videos.
Yeah.
If you want a shout out, don't forget to comment on this video.
Let's
now
see.
let's dive into the challenge. How would you rate Billie Eilish? Is
Oh.
she your favorite?
Okay, she's not my favorite singer. However, she is fire though. She is fire. She's really got some good ass music. She's one of the best singers out now. Absolutely. She's got an amazing voice. It's very unique because of like her tone. But when she goes high, it can go high. You know, I know that she basically fucking whispers and it's like a little bit of like what is it ASMR kind of like a voice. Sounds perfect for like an ASMR type of voice, whatever aesthetic, right? But oh man, her music is, whenever she can go high or whenever she does go high, it works perfectly as well. No, she's an amazing artist. She's fire for sure. She's fire for sure. And this song was the biggest song of last year probably. It was the most streamed. It was that and Espresso and Not Like Us. Literally
What
those
about
three.
The Weeknd? Does he deserve fire ratings?
Of course. Fire slash favorite, because he's also one of my favorites. I'll put the stamp. He's both fire and favorite. We'll give The Weeknd high praise here, buddy.
How would you rate Taylor Swift? Is she an all-time icon or just okay?
She is an all-time icon. But for me, I think she's okay. I like her older music a little bit more than her. I do like her older music. I do like 1989. I do like Reputation. I do like Red. So I do like some of her older albums, but since like Lover, I haven't really liked that much Taylor Swift music. Like I didn't like pretty much any songs from the Midnight Poets Department, the Poets Anchory, the Capalong, whatever the fuck this shit's called. I don't listen to Midnights. I don't listen to the Folklore. Folklore was not actually no, Folklore was a decent album. That was a decent record. But yeah, no, overall, Taylor Swift I think is okay. I don't think she's I don't think she's like fucking whoa. She is a good performer though. She's not a bad performer. She is a good singer. I do have other singers and other performers like better than her. And for me personally, I think she's okay overall. She does have a lot of fucking bangers though. Like that is the thing. Even with like that she hasn't probably dropped her best music. It's kind of like Drake. Drake, his prime was, you know, a while ago, but he still can drop some good shit. He still could drop some really good shit. Taylor Swift can still drop some good ass songs or really good hit records, but it's just inconsistent sometimes. You know what I mean? So for me, I think it's okay for Taylor. She's not boring or trash though. She does have her value and I understand. But for me, I just can't say favorite because I would be lying.
What about Post Malone? Does his music hit different?
Post Malone, he's fire. I like him as a rapper and I like him as like doing like that pop shit. And the country, I think it works. Honestly, Post Malone is super good at at doing a bunch of different genres. I think he's one of the very few artists that really blends well at doing a lot of different, like this motherfucker's done hip hop, rock. He's done some rock songs, not too many. He's done pop. He's done like some of like that old sounding alternative rock. Obviously country now with like his last album. But Post Malone really, for the most part, is kind of consistent. Now, there's some albums I'm not a big fan of, like the what's it called? The one that he came out with toothache, 12 karat toothache or whatever. That one I wasn't a big fan of. And then the last album was not that bad as well. He's fire though. He's not bad. I like Post Malone. It's cool. I fuck with him. I do miss him rapping though. I do like him when he's rapping. I like Post Malone when he's
Now,
rapping as
let's
well.
talk about Kendrick Lamar. Is he a lyrical genius or
Absolutely,
overrated?
absolutely, fuck he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Fire / favorite. He is both. No denying that. And if I say anything otherwise, he's gonna drop Meet the Jaders. Meet the Chairs.
How do you feel about Ariana Grande? Does she always deliver bangers?
Duh. It's fucking Ariana Grande. She is the definition of fucking fire. And is she one of my favorites? Probably, yeah. I'll put her up there, whatever. Maybe not like my favorite. But if we're making a list, she's in that bitch. I literally love all of her albums. I don't think she's dropped a bad album. She has not dropped a bad album. Fuck no. I don't care what you say.
Next up, we have Drake. Is he still at the top of the game?
Not like he used to. But, I mean, hey, look, Drake, he's a part of my childhood, teenage years, and in my early adult years. Okay, he is still relevant. Very much relevant. Is he dropping the greatest music nowadays? No, he's not. But he's still fire for the most part. And he's still one of my favorite artists ever. And I know the inconsistency's there. But whatever. I don't care. It's one of my favorites of all time. Yes, Kendrick is his father. I will admit that. Yes, Kendrick is his daddy. But it's okay. I still love Drake.
Now, let's rate One Direction, the ultimate boy band, or overrated.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of One Direction. I think they're... I feel bad. I want to be honest with y'all. By the way, man, rest in peace to Liam Payne, man. What happened to him was so tragic and like very unfortunate. I do want to say that, man. Rest in peace to Liam Payne, because that was horrible. That was really bad, man. I was devastated. Like, I was devastated when I heard that. I was like, whoa. Like, I've never been a fan of the group, but just hearing the news that when he passed, I was just like in shock. Like, just like, what the fuck? What happened? Like, oh my goodness, man. And that's me not being a fan of their music. I think I used to not like them though when they were first popping. Hell no, I fucking thought they were dog shit, doo-doo, dog water shit. I became a little bit more mature. I listened to their music a little bit then and there as I was getting older, but for me, it never really hit. I'll say they're boring. They're not trash though. They're not trash. They're not. I've heard dog shit. They're not dog shit. Or whatever. Boring. Okay. Either or.
What about Rihanna? Is she forever a queen, or do you want new music already?
Both. I need new music. But she's kind of losing that queen status because queens don't just leave their fucking fans in the dumps for almost a whole decade. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I sound ungrateful. Yes, Rihanna has given us so many good shit. But I want more. I'm sorry, man. I want more. I know you're a billionaire, but fuck. Can I be happy too? Drop more music, please. Fire, though. She's fire. Amazing.
Let's rate Travis Scott. Are his beats next level or not your vibe?
Absolutely. He is one of my favorite artists ever as well. So, of course, yes. Fire / favorites. Amazing. Don't care. Amazing.
How would you rank Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa
Pop perfection or just catchy tunes?
Fire. Dua Lipa is fire, dude. Bro, her music is fucking fire. She's dropped 3 albums. 2 of those albums, I think, are some of the best pop music I've ever heard in my life. That debut album, her self-titled album, and Future Nostalgia? Those are some of the best pop records I've ever heard in my life. And I've listened to a lot of 2000s, a lot of 2010s, and a little bit of 90s pop. And oh my goodness. Some of the best pop shit I've ever heard in my life. Especially from Future Nostalgia. Her last record was cool though. Radical Optimism. It's fine. I liked it, but oh yeah, no. Dua Lipa's fire. I gotta see her on tour though. She's coming later this year. I think in like September or some shit. I want to see her. I gotta see Dua Lipa.
What about Sedzie? Is she redefining R&B?
Who? Huh?
What about Sedzie?
Sedzie? I am not. Wow. Clearly, you're a fucking robot. Holy shit! How did you mispronounce that?
Is she redefining R&B?
That's insane. Yes, she is. Abso-fucking-lutely. SZA is an absolute queen as well. She makes great music. Yes, she's fire. She fire.
How do you feel about Sabrina Carpenter?
She's fire.
Does she always deliver hits?
Girl, Sabrina has been that bitch. She's always been that it woman for a very long time. It's just now, since last year, y'all caught up. I am proud to flex on y'all niggas and bitches that Sabrina Carpenter has been the shit for a very long time. Since 2018, whatever. Since she was on Disney, 2018. Like, her first album was like in 2014, whatever. I didn't listen to her music in 2014. 2017, when she dropped was it 2016 that she dropped Evolution? That album was pretty good. But when she dropped Singular Act 1 in 2018, that's when I was starting to like her music. And obviously one of my friends at the time put me onto her. And then Singular Act 2 came out. And then the whole, like the singles that she kind of dropped in between. And then Emails I Can't Send. Oh, girl, she's been dropping music she's been dropping good music. Hits. Before Short and Sweet came out, or before Espresso came out. But obviously that was her explosion. That's when she, popped off after Espresso, and then when the album came out, it just, hey, she's one of the biggest fucking artists in the world. And 5 years ago, I was listening to fucking Honeymoon Fades and thinking this is one of the most underrated songs of the whole fucking year, which, by the way, it's still one of the most underrated songs in her catalog. And that's why I love Don't Smile from the new album the most, because it kind of reminds me of that song a lot. And again, one of her best shit ever. Yeah, fire. I don't care if it's bland chicken to a lot of you motherfuckers. I don't care. I love it. I like Sabrina Carpenter. She is that woman. I'm sorry.
Now let's rate Eminem. Still the GOAT, or has his time passed?
His time has passed. Eminem is still one of the greatest, though. Eminem is still one of the greatest rappers of all time. No denying that, but he's fire. But he's definitely not one of my favorites because the inconsistency has been there for the last couple of years. And I wasn't that big of a fan of his last album. Yeah. Eminem's still good. He's still one of the GOATs. Though. I don't give a fuck.
How do you feel about Doja Cat? A trendsetter or just hype?
No. Doja's fire. She's got some good shit. I'm excited for her next album. I don't know if it's going to be another rap album. She's probably working on something else. We'll see, though. I'm excited, though. I like Doja Cat. She's fire.
What about Lady Gaga? A true legend or past her prime?
She is a legend. And past her prime, she could still make it. Bro, she literally dropped this shit last year. Nah. That Was a Smile is an absolute great song. No, yeah,
Let's
she's
rate
amazing.
Ed Sheeran. Does he always hit the right notes?
Just kids when we fell.
I'm sorry, but bro, this motherfucker is so boring, bro. I am not a fan of Ed Sheeran, dog. I think this man's music is boring, and he has some trash songs. He's not trash himself, but he has some trash fucking songs. But for the most part, he's boring, dog. Sorry, not a big Ed Sheeran guy. Sorry, I've tried, but nah.
Now, let's talk about Harry Styles. A solo star or still just a 1D member to you?
He's cool. I don't mind his music. I don't listen to him that much, but like he's fine. He has some good songs from his last couple albums. Whatever, I'll say he's fire.
What about Olivia Rodrigo? Is she the future of pop?
Is she the future of pop, bitch? She probably already is. She's already leading up the charts with the future. Oh, bro. Dude, Olivia Rodrigo 4 years ago was some random ass girl in January 20. Picture this. Let's take it back to January 2021. This is obviously, this is still during the pandemic. Obviously, it's been a year, 2020, the most shit year possible happened, already passed. We're now in a new year, but still the pandemic was still active for the most part. People were still wearing face masks and, you know, fucking getting the vaccine, and it was, the whole shit was still going on pretty highly at the time still. And then this fucking girl decides to drop this driver's license song, and I listen to it and I'm like, it's cool, it's fine, whatever, like, okay, you know, whatever. Didn't pay too much attention to it at first. Then she dropped a couple months later Deja Vu. Heard that shit and was like, oh wait, I like this one. Oh, is it the same girl that did the driver's license song? Oh wait, this is pretty good. I actually like this one over driver's license. And then she dropped Good For You, which was a couple weeks before she dropped Sour. That was my shit. Good For You, that was my shit in 2021, bro. That was my shit. That was one of my favorite songs of that year. And then I was excited for the album. I was like, okay, girl, what are you going to bring to this album? I will listen to it. A couple months ago, didn't even know who the fuck you are. Now I'm excited for this bitch ass album. It's better be good. And Sour ended up being one of the best albums of 2021. The rest is history. And then eventually, you know, the success she had, she blew up. The Grammys, you know, all the performances, you know. Yeah, Olivia, she's fire. Can favorite? I think at some point she will be one of my favorites because her last two albums are phenomenal. I really liked her. She's had a really good start to her fucking career. Bruh, she cannot get... She's had a fucking phenomenal rise to fame quick. She's fire. Maybe I'll put her in the favorites, I guess. But she's amazing.
How do you feel about Nicki Minaj? The queen of rap, or not your style?
One of the greatest female rappers. I think maybe I will say she's the best female rapper ever because of the consistency, a little bit more consistent than Lauryn Hill. Obviously Lauryn Hill, I think she's the better artist, but I think Nicki Minaj is the better rapper and just certain inconsistency. And I do think there's some really good Nicki Minaj songs that can go up with Lauryn Hill. However, she's just not consistent. Like recently, within the last like decade, like the first half of her career, amazing. Like from 2008, 2009 to like 2014, 15, she had that really good peak of her career where she dropped really good songs and she dropped some pretty good albums. But since Queen, she hasn't really done much for me. She's dropped like maybe a couple good songs since Queen dropped in 2018. I was not a fan of her last fucking Pink Friday 2 album. That shit was bullshit. I didn't like it. She's okay, but like she's also fire too when she wants to be. Okay, I'll say okay. Sure, fine. But she still holds that title.
Let's rate
You
Beyonce.
know?
Always iconic or just predictable?
Definitely not fucking predictable. Would have predicted a country album for Beyonce last year. She's not one of my favorites, but I used to not like Beyonce's music at all. She definitely was one of the biggest artists that like I grew on. Like she grew on me at first. I heard B-Day, and at first I wasn't a big fan of the album when I heard it, or at least I heard some songs, but yeah, you know, she's fine. You know, like I'm not a huge fan of Beyonce's music like that for the most part. Even though I will say, obviously she's an amazing vocalist and she's a fucking phenomenal performer. I think performing, like, I don't think it gets better at performing. Besides like Michael Jackson and Prince, probably, there's Beyonce. When it comes to like performance and just doing and performing, that's like her fucking thing. And vocally, I think she's, again, impressive and one of the best to do it. But I think just she has some good albums. She has some mid albums. She has some great albums too. You know, I just wasn't a big fan of the self-titled album, but I did like Renaissance. I did like B-Day. It grew on me a lot. Lemonade is also a classic as well. I do like that one a lot. And Cowboy Carter, even though I haven't heard it too much, it's still a good album. I think Beyonce's still fire. Not one of my favorite artists ever, but she's a legend. She's fire. I can't really complain too much. It's just all
How
of her
would you
music
rank
doesn't hit.
Zayn? Is he your favorite or was only better in the group?
I haven't really listened to much of Zayn's music. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's okay. I've heard some songs. They're not that bad, but nothing insane.
What about Justin Bieber? Still a superstar or fading away?
Fading away, low key. I've never been a fan of Justin Bieber's music like that. I'll say probably trash or I'll say boring. I'll be honest with you. Sorry, y'all.
Now, let's talk about Ice Spice. Is she the next big thing?
At what? Maybe with that. Not
Now,
even her
let's
ass
talk about Ice
is
Spice.
the next
Is she
big
the next
thing.
big
I don't
thing?
know, bro. I don't even know if that does that look like that now? Because she's lost a lot of weight and like she's losing her booty, so I don't know if she's looking like this now. If she's you know if she has that back on her, but no, her music is not good at all. I'm sorry. She has maybe a couple of good songs, in my personal opinion, and I did like her EP. But her last album, Y2K, was literally pupu caca mierda. Mierda. Puro cagadas. It's just dog shit. Nope, no thank you.
What about Lana Del Rey? A musical poet or an acquired taste?
I haven't heard all of her albums, so I still gotta tap into her catalog. She's good though. From what I've heard, she's had some pretty good songs, but I have not heard all her catalog, so I still gotta do
How
my
would you rate
research.
Shawn Mendes? A heartthrob or just radio friendly?
I did like Shawn Mendes' old music. I did like his first couple albums. I really did like his first couple albums. His last albums, though, not too much. I really like that song a lot for no fucking reason. That's why there's nothing holding me back. That was a fucking bop for me in like 2016, 2017, whenever it came out. That shit was a bop. Shawn Mendes in 2025 for me sounds like a myth. I don't know. I'm not listening to Shawn Mendes now, though. To be honest.
Let's talk
Okay.
about Lil Nas X. A game changer or just viral moments?
I'm not literally the most. I don't need this man's music ever. I don't care for it. Just put him in the garbage can. Lil Nas X, no
Now
need for
let's
it.
talk
No
about
thank you.
Niall Horan. A solo star or still just a 1D member to you?
He's cool. From what I've heard. I've heard this one, but like, he's fine. He's fine.
What about Tyler, the Creator?
Oh, yeah,
Creative
he's fire.
enough or just meh?
No, he's fire. He's fire. He's been fire since Flower Boy, for sure. He's been very consistent. One of the better rappers out now, too. Yeah, no. Hell yeah.
How do you feel about Sam Smith? Soulful or just another voice?
That's one of the worst songs of the year, but of that year, 2022 or whatever. But he's all right. I don't really have
Now
much to
let's
say.
rate Blackpink, the ultimate girl
Blackpink in
group.
your area? Oh hell yeah! I like Blackpink. Fuck yeah, they're fire, dog.
Or overhyped.
Hell no. They're fire. They got me into hip-hop, into K-pop. Them and New Jeans. Absolutely. They're fire.
What about the Chainsmokers? Still bringing the party vibes?
Imagine listening to the Chainsmokers in 2025, bro. They 2017, 2019, they've had some good songs, they've had some good moments, and they've had some bangers, but like, dog, 2025, what the fuck are they doing to me? Nothing. And also, they made one of the worst songs of all time, Selfie. That song literally is, I'd rather eat
Let's
dog
talk about
shit.
Bad Bunny,
I'd rather eat
global
dog shit than listen to
superstar
that song
or
again.
not for you.
Bad Bunny, he's fire. Especially after this last album. This last album is amazing. I love it. Definitely one of my favorite Latin artists and fire for sure. Yes.
How do you rate Charlie Puth? Musical genius or just TikTok catchy?
He used to be really good. Like, he has some really good albums, but like now he's talented. He has a good voice, but his music is still like
What about
very
Camila
mid.
Cabello? A hitmaker or just another pop star?
I did like Camila when she first came out of Fifth Harmony. I liked her first album, her self-titled. And I did like Romance a lot, but then her last two albums, I've not been that much of a fan. Her last two albums, like CXOXO, and then the Familia album, not too big on it. Not gonna lie. She's fine. She's okay.
Now
I guess.
let's talk about J. Cole. One of
Fire.
the best or not your taste.
Fire. Fire. I might take a sip. I might take a puff, but I'm liable to chugging. And then I forgot the song. Still in my drip. Whatever the fuck. Middle Child. Yes. He's fire.
How would you rank Rose from Blackpink?
Rosie. Oh,
Solo
just
queen
Rosie.
Or better in
Rosie.
The group?
Her album is not that bad. At first, I was kind of like, this album's alright. I'm still kind of listening to it though. Like I'm still kind of. It's been a couple months already since it came out, but still, I'm still kind of digesting it, really figuring out which ones I like the most from the album. Or still, it's not a bad album though. She's cool as a solo artist. I like her though. But I still think of her though as like Blackpink Rosie. You know, I don't have enough material just yet. For me personally,
How do you feel about Doechii? New queen of rap
Doechii
or
is
just
insane.
okay?
It's Doechii, but alright. She's fire. She has a good flow. She's one of the better new artists now. She's getting all this fucking attention, won Grammys and shit. Oh no, she's fire.
What about the Kid Laroi? Is he taking over or a one-hit wonder?
Bro, you know what? I did like Kid Laroi a lot when he was first coming up. Like that first album he dropped, that Fuck Love, but like the first installment before he added like 3 deluxes, like he just put like 3 different albums into one. I really did like Kid Laroi when he was like popping in 2020. That little bitch a diva, fucking liver. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. I like when he was first coming up. I did like it. I did like Kid Laroi. Now his last album was actually not that bad too. Fuck it. I'm down for another Kid Laroi album. He's not bad though. He's not bad at all. He's fire. For the most part. Yeah. I can't really complain about the Kid Laroi. No.
Let's rate Bruno Mars.
Legend.
Forever a hitmaker.
Legend.
Or do you want new music?
Fire. I need new music. I don't need no fat, juicy, and wet. I don't need none of that. But I need this. I need Versace on the floor. I need songs like that. I need 24. I need bangers too. Like I need some Silk Sonic shit. Whatever, bro. Bruno Mars, just give us you. But don't give us fat, juicy, and wet. Don't give us none of that, please. No, thank you. But come on, fire / favorite. But bro barely drops. He almost never drops shit.
How do you feel about Megan Thee Stallion? A rap powerhouse or just hype?
I get money, I'm a star.
I like her older music. Her newer shit.
I'm a star.
Powerhouse or just hype?
I get money, I'm a star.
What's her at? Anywho, she's fire. She's cool. Okay, I guess.
How would you rank Liam Payne? One of the best or not your taste?
You know I love it when the music
He's had some bangers, but he's okay for me, man. I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna fucking lie to y'all because he passed. No, man. He's okay.
Now, let's talk about 21 Savage.
21's
a solid
fire.
rapper or not your style?
How much money you got? A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. How many people done doubted you?
A lot. No, 21 got some shit. No, he's good. I like 21.
What about Lil Uzi Vert? Unique sound or not for you?
I don't really care if you cry. I don't really shouldn't
lie. Uzi's fire. I like his older music a little bit more, but still, I mean, he's still dropping bangers. But the thing is, he's just dropping mid records. Like the last Love is Rage 3. Oh no, thank you. Or no, not Love is Rage 3. Eternal Take 2. Fuck, I forgot the album of the new album. Shit was ass. But Pink Tape was also kind of mid, but Eternal Take is fire, and all the other ones were pretty good too.
How would you rate Selena Gomez? pop queen, or just okay?
I think this girl is an absolute fucking goddess. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm serious. I like Selena. I like Selena. She's fire, and I think she's probably one of my favorite. Like, I grew up listening to her music too. Like, I've been listening to her music for a long time, like literally since like her Disney days. Like, literally, Selena is one of the first celebrities I've became a fan of in general, of anybody. Like, so I've been a fan of Selena for literally so long, and probably way longer than I expected, because I used to watch Barney when I was a kid. Even though I wasn't a fan of Selena when I watched Barney, because I didn't know who the fuck Selena Gomez was when she was in Barney. But shit, might as well count that. If I was a fan of Barney, fuck it, I was a fan of Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato and whoever else was in the fucking show. So yeah, I've been a fan of Selena Gomez for a while. And her music, I like it. I know she's more of an actress now, even though she's giving us a new album next month. Did y'all hear she's dropping a new album next month in March? I can't wait for it. I'm excited for it. It's with her husband, Benny Blanco. It's like a collab album. It's okay. He's not going to rap or sing or anything. He's just producing. That's just his thing. So thankfully, we don't have to hear his fucking voice on the album. We'll let Selena, do her thing. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it goes. She also dropped a new single last week. Or this week. It's not that bad with Gracie Abrams. It's decent. She's fired. She's one of my favorites too. Shout out to Selena. What a queen. I stay at her. Not obsessively, not too much, but yes, I get
Let's
it.
rate Tate McRae, rising star, or just another pop singer?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not like Tate McRae. I'm not a big fan of her debut album. But her second album, Think Later, really surprised me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, girl. Oh, okay, this is way fucking better than her first album." And now this third album that I still got to react to. I still got to do I still got to do an album reaction to it. At some point, I will. I'll go to it at some point. That it will be another video that I will do. But when I do eventually get to the new album, I'm excited to hear what it's all about. So we'll see. But she's fired. I like the singles. I like that one, Sports Car. I like it. She's fired.
What about Benson Boone? Is he taking over or a one-hit wonder?
Take these beautiful things that I've got.
Yawn Fest. Boring.
What about Louis Tomlinson? A hitmaker or just another member from One Direction?
You stress me out, you kill me.
This is the only song I know from Louis Hamilton. Louis Hamilton. I can't even say his fucking name properly. I'm thinking of somebody else.
How about Morgan Wallen? Country superstar or just not your type?
Not my type.
Yes, I'm the problem.
I guess you are.
Your mans never do no wrong.
Yep, no. Boring. Again, I don't like country, so sue me, y'all. Not a big fan
And
of Morgan
finally,
Wallen.
how do you feel about Maroon 5? Still making hits or past their prime?
Way past their prime. They're making hits for NPCs, but they're not making good music anymore. They're not making good music anymore, bro.
That's it for
They fucking
today.
suck now.
So, which artist did you rate Fire and Trash? Let us know your answers in the comments. Don't forget to
I ranked a bunch of majority of people here I think are pretty fire. I listened to them on multiple a lot of occasions, multiple occasions. There's a very few trash, very few, boring. But as you can see, I listen to a lot of different these are literally some of the biggest artists in the world, so whatever. But still, rappers, singers, bands and shit. However, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's reaction video. Those are rating the singers. What do you guys think of these singers? Do you guys think that they're amazing? The greatest thing since sliced bread? Are they absolute dog shit? Are they mid? You let me know in the comment section. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe. More reaction videos coming out. More album reaction videos coming out. Tier list videos are coming soon. I'm going to be bringing new content, new series. I'm going to be adding a lot of different content on the YouTube channel. I've had some ideas. I'm cooking some shit up. So we'll get there in a bit. See you guys in a bit. Take care and peace out, my friends.